What is up, Bladers? You are not going to believe what I found this week at Walmart. I found not one, but two of the brand new releases of the newest wave of Hasbro, Beyblade X. I have found. Where did I put them? I have found Heaven's Ring as well as Bison Valor. But I also recently picked up another new release, the Night Fortress set off of Amazon. So we're going to throw that into the mix too. We're weighing all three, testing all three, and seeing which of these three releases is actually worth picking up. Now, we are going to be starting off with our CXE Beyblade, which is Night Fortress GV 870 Underneedle. Sorry, I had to read off the box. But before we actually get into the Beyblade itself, this box honestly gives me a lot of, it reminds me a lot of the Beyblade Burst Pro Series releases from Hasbro. And that's not necessarily a terrible thing, but it is an interesting box design. Now, getting into the actual bay itself, it is a very nicely designed bay. It is for the Nightline, which is used by Multi-Nana Eero. Now, comparing this to a CX bay, this is different because of the overblade and the metal blade. Two brand new pieces designed for the expansion of the CX line. And honestly, I kind of like this expansion. It adds more customizability, being able to add a different overblade to your metal blade, instead of being forced to have that one main blade. Getting into some weights, let's weigh the whole blade, which this whole combo weighs in at just over 48 grams, which is honestly in line with Takara Tomi's new, I believe it's over 35 gram weight that you are allowed to use in tournaments. But how does this bay hold up in battle? Well, we're not going to try any different combos or anything. I'm going to save that for some of its own testing. But we are just going to be throwing it in the stadium, going up against my custom bay, Wildfire Tornado, which is my CX left spin attack bay. So let's see how this does against my own custom bay. Alright, so I'm actually going to try something new this time with the camera. Hopefully this will be a better angle for seeing actual battles. But here is our two competitors. First off, we have Night Fortress going up against Wildfire Tornado. Alright, round one. 3, 2, 1, you shoot. Ooh. Okay, string dash right off of the bat. Alright, round 2, 3, 2, 1, shoot. Okay. Survived the hit that time. Spin finish. Round 3, 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Go shoot. Ooh, another extreme finish. Round 4, 3, 2, 1, shoot. Go shoot. Okay, spin finish. After giving each bay 2 battles, one starting off, one going in late, it is safe to say that in this type of battle testing, Night Fortress did not do very good. As we've seen, it was very easily shot into the extreme center, extreme pocket, getting hit twice there. It did get a point with a spin finish there at the last battle, but other than that, it's not a terrible Beyblade, but honestly, I feel like it would do better in actual battle testing compared to solo battle testing. Going in reverse now, we are going with the Bison Valor UXE, which is my first of the UXE line, which, if you are not aware, UXE bays are ratchet integrated blades instead of ratchet integrated bits, which basically means this bay has no ratchet. It is built into the blade itself. Now, something I didn't actually get to show with the CXC release, because I had actually already opened it before I got the Bison Valor and the Heaven's Ring, is the new way Hasbro is packaging the Beyblades inside the boxes. They are all inside this little tiny box, which honestly reminds me of like a uncolored, undesigned Beyblade box that you just find on the shelf, which honestly, I kind of like this. Bison Blade, it looks very nicely made, and as you can see, we have these wheels built into the blade, very much like the Burst era Satum blade. Now, however, I don't know if it's because of the bit being freeball, which we do get this very nice brownish bit for freeball, but I don't know if it's because it's freeball or if it's just my Bison itself, but it does feel pretty loose. I know it doesn't spin lock, but like, it feels pretty loose pulling it in and out. However, I do like this design motif, and I like the wheels. Granted, with them being plastic, I do worry about how long it will take those to break. Getting to the actual weight of Bison Valor, we are coming in at a very nice 42.71 grams, almost 43 grams of weight on this Beyblade. Now, being a stamina type Bey with those wheels, I wonder how well this is actually going to do in a battle up against a left spinning attack type blade. Let's see if it can still spin steel. Wow, that is a tongue twister. Alright, we're here at the stadium. We're going to do the same thing we did for Night Fortress. 2 rounds each of going first for a total of 4 rounds. Let's see who would win. Round 1, 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Go shoot. Very stable in the center. Ooh, it blocks the extreme dash. Got some heavy tilt on there, however. Comes out to a spin finish. Round 2, 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Shoot. Ooh, okay, it got out of the pocket. Let's go. Okay, it's very good at stabilizing, I will say that. But it does go down to another spin finish. Round 3, 3, 2, 1. Shoot. Shoot. Okay. Now, I know it's possible for these to burst with the bit popping out, but it is very unlikely. So I am curious to see if we might see one here. There is some pretty heavy tilting and jumping from Bison, bringing it to another spin finish. Round 4, we'll see a straight 4 spin finish win from Tornado. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Shoot! Okay, okay. Oh! Extreme finish! Well, sadly, Bison did not beat Wildfire Tornado. However, I do believe that is because of the fact that it is a left spinning attack type blade, very much countering the right spinning stamina type combo that Bison is on. But I believe with the right combo and right matchups, Bison could be a very nice competitive Bey, especially since it is very burst resistant, being only 2 parts, and the bit being so low, it's not really easy to strike, to burst. But let's go on to our BXE Beyblade. Rounding off with our trio of new Beyblade releases, we have the BXE release of Heaven's Ring, which is on 080 Disc Spike, a brand new part introduced with this Beyblade. Looking at the blade of Heaven's Ring, this is a very nice designed blade, especially for a BXC where the entire center ring is now metal instead of plastic like the original BX. And honestly, this shape does give me a lot of memories of Wizard Rod, which gives me hope that this could potentially be a Wizard Rod meta counter, maybe even taking its place. Despite that, however, I have not seen any competitive play from this blade itself. Perhaps it's just not its time. While the ratchet isn't that great, this 080 does come in a really nice color scheme of being this neon trans yellow, and I want to say a pearl white for the outer edge. And honestly, I really like this colorway, and I could see some possible good ratchet swaps coming from this. And last but not least, Disc Spike, the brand new bit that came with this blade. Now, granted, I have not heard a lot of good things about this blade, or this bit. Honestly, I haven't heard anything good about it at all. So we're going to find out today just what's wrong with this bit and if there's any real use behind it. Getting the actual weight of the blade, of the bay, it does come in at a very nice 40 grams, just above it being 40.07. Honestly, this is a pretty weighted blade. But let's see if this bay has any actual good parts at all. We know Disc Spike, well, we've heard Disc Spike isn't that great, and we all know the zero-sided ratchets aren't that good, so really, this is a combo test just for the blade. Honestly, it might be easier to just buy the blade on, say, Bison Bricks or Baylocker or any of the other Beyblade websites that offers you the ability to buy other parts. However, we'll find that out here in a minute if this is actually worth the buy. Alright, the time has come for the official battle testing between Heaven's Ring and Wildfire Tornado. Let's see who would win. Round 1. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Go shoot. Ooh, good hit. Good hit. But also good defense from Heaven's Ring. It is getting a bit of a wobble there. Probably the Disc Spike, I'm guessing, at play. However, it does get the spin finish, just barely outlasting Wildfire Tornado. Round 2. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Go shoot. Okay, just barely missing those extreme dashes. Ooh, Tornado's got a bit of a wobble on it, but it's stabilized for a bit. Okay, stamina looks to be slowing down. Honestly, this is a very close battle. And it does look like Heaven's Ring loses, and that is a spin finish. Round 3. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Go shoot. Ooh, okay, solid hits. Missed the extreme dash. Ooh, and that's a burst. And our final battle, round 4. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Go shoot. Okay, solid block on that attack. It's got a little bit of a tilt there. If Wildfire Tornado can get a good snipe, it might get a second burst here. It's like it's gonna be a spin finish. I'm gonna give that to Heaven's Ring, just because it's still doing that little bit of wobbling there at the end. Well, honestly, all 3 of these battle testings showed me that either Wildfire Tornado is very nicely designed, which I won't lie, it is, or these stock combos aren't that good. Now, I won't lie to you here, I'm not a big fan of Heaven's Ring, honestly. I mean, the blade itself is very nice, but the combo is lacking. And I mean, the bit, as you can see, that took like no effort at all. Like, Nothing. It is very burstable. The ratchet's not even that good of a ratchet. However, I do believe there is potential for this blade. However, that will have to prove for possibly another video in the future. But with all that testing done and said, let me know what your guys' thoughts on these 3 new releases were. And let me know, have you guys found any of these 3 bays in the wild, or have you found any other releases from this wave? What are your thoughts on them? And remember, be safe, bay away. Peace out, everybody.